Here we go, Justin on his knees.
Boom, boom,
Justin
boom.
on his knees again.
Here we are, everybody.
That never gets old, Adam.
Never does.
Even on the third take.
It's a great joke. It's a great joke. Keep it coming.
What are we doing?
Hey, have you ever heard of the Renegade row? Is it a back exercise?
We put this in MAPS.
Is it a core exercise?
It's a core exercise.
It's a core exercise, yeah.
But you see people do this all the time. And the two major reasons I see people do it, they either one, they think it's a back exercise, or two, they're doing it for like cardio.
Yeah.
Like
No,
it's
this
just-
Are you
is-
serious?
Yes.
Oh, so I didn't even know that.
Oh, this is in
yeah.
circuits.
Yeah, it's
Inevitably,
it's a-
if you see a boot camp or a circuit,
Yes.
Renegade row is injected
Can
somewhere
we just
in there.
stop group training altogether?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe someday.
Yeah.
Anyways, so basically, the focus of this is really, it's the plank. So it's the plank and it's stabilizing this load that I'm pulling. And yes, you are doing a row. However, the main focus of this is to keep your body in a fixed position that you can, stabilize properly.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. This is why, this is what drives me crazy. This is a very technical, difficult exercise for most people to perform because already holding a plank, and Sal did a great video a while back, and I know we've done one on the YouTube channel where we talk about your plank.
Tucking the tailbone.
Tucking your tailbone.
Yep.
So talk about something that's challenging. It's already challenging for most people to tuck their tailbone like that.
Right.
Now keep it tucked while you try and perform a movement like this. Super challenging. Doesn't take hardly any weight, which I was
take all
surprised
that
Justin
into-
grabbed that much weight.
Yeah, take all that into consideration. If I start and I'm going to start with a dumbbell. So it's nice because it's got a bit of a neutral grip with that. So, somebody with a wrist, they may have problems with the wrist. This might actually feel better to them. I'll actually start with one hand on the ground flat and then one hand on top of the dumbbell.
Just do one side
Just
first?
do one side. I got to really make sure that I have the type of control and stability to be able to produce this movement. So from here, we want to make sure that the hand is directly underneath the shoulder, and I'm going to prop myself up into an extended plank.
So nice tight core.
Now I'm going to make sure I'm
Now the glutes are
bracing
engaged.
and engaging my glutes, making sure my back is nice and aligned. And then I'm gonna widen my feet just a bit to give me
Yeah, the
more
wider
of a
your stance,
base.
the wider your stance is, the easier it is for you to balance. The more narrow, the more challenging this is going to be for your core.
And then I'm gonna pull
And
this
row.
in row without swing. So I want to compensate immediately by sagging my hips like that.
Which is what you see people do.
Okay.
That dip, that hip dip.
Well, and this is what makes this so challenging is Justin's having to keep his glutes engaged right now, to keep his tailbone tucked. Meanwhile, he's trying not to shift his weight over, and now he's rowing a 30-pound dumbbell. Super advanced movement, one that most people are gonna have a very hard time. I would recommend going really, really light when you first start this.
If you've never done this before, I would recommend doing it without weight.
Yeah.
And
Right.
just have hands on the floor and just practice without any weight because it's a tough movement to get used to.
So stabilizing, making sure there's a lot of moving parts with this. My arm is fully tensed, my shoulder, my core, my glutes, even my legs and my calves are contributing. So this is a whole body experience that I'm going through here.
And with two dumbbells, now you can alternate, right? Go back and forth. One thing you can't do is both dumbbells at the same time. I've tried it, you end up,
Yeah, that doesn't work.
So good core movement, total functional body movement. This is a great exercise you can do on a day when you're working the whole body, when you're working on movement. If you're trying to figure out what body part, if you're on a body part split, when you would inject a work routine, something like this, I would do this at the end of any workout just to kind of stabilize everything and kind of reinforce.
Well, I think the main point that Justin said is the key is that I would put this somewhere into my core routine. So if I'm training core, whether I have a day dedicated to that or if I just interject core movements into my routine, just know that. Like, this isn't replacing your barbell row, your pull up, your lat pull down, your T-bar row. It's not just because the back is working in this, that's not the main purpose of doing a movement like this. You're gonna get so much more for overall posture and for training your core more than you ever will for building an impressive back. So that's where you're gonna implement it. Whether you do this at the beginning of your workout at the end is completely flexible and open to anything, but it's really about, it's a core exercise more than anything else.